Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Miriam and I love everything about books. On this channel I tell you more about my love for books, and I've been doing this quite irregular the past year, but I'm really trying to change that for 2023. Some more exciting changes are coming, but I will tell you a tiny bit more about that at the end of this video. This video is mostly about looking back on 2022. What happened and well, how was my reading year? And actually it is New Year's Eve, so it's the last day of the year, and so you might hear some fireworks in the background. In the Netherlands we have this tradition that you can light your own fireworks, and I believe it's allowed after a certain time of the day, and officially it's not allowed at this time of day, but people do not really care about that. I'm sorry, we're Dutchies, we're a bit strange sometimes. But this is not about Dutch traditions or anything, this is about books. Well, there's some books that, well, were like fireworks to me this year. To be honest, 2022 was a tough reading year. It might have something to do with my challenge of 2021, where I read 365 books. But maybe it was just... well, I did not read very exciting books, and the beginning of the year was quite stressful for me because I would lose my job. I knew that I would have my job for only 3 more months. And I was a bit scared of the future. I think that also affected my reading life. But then I got a job offer at a bookstore. I work at the local bookstore, and it's literally the best job ever for a book lover like me. Especially because it's a part-time job, and the other half of my working life I spend writing and filming videos and that sort of things. I've published 9 books so far. I shared a video about that, so you can watch that on my channel. And I'm not telling you a lot about that. My 9th book was actually published this year, which was fantastic. I would tell you about my reading life, not my personal life. Although I do believe that those are connected. If you have a stable social personal life, then your reading life will probably be good as well if you enjoy reading. My goal for this year was to read 120 books, and so far I've actually I'm almost done in book 125, so I managed to hit my goal. But I think that at the start of the year I was like, I've read so many books in 2021, those 120 books will be very easy. And it wasn't easy, because it really took time and effort, and I think for the most part of the year, I think at least until August, I was really behind on my reading challenge. Not really behind, I was like 4 or 5 books behind. But then slowly, gradually, I started to fall in love with reading again, and I think from November onwards I'm back at my regular reading pace, like not just my reading pace, but from that moment it became a lot easier to just grab a book in one of those in-between moments, like when I was sitting at the dentist. I went to the dentist, I'm not entirely sure, but 7 or 8 times this year, because there were all sorts of things going on with my teeth. So when I was in a waiting room, I tried not to grab my phone but a book instead, so I brought my e-reader everywhere I went, and that slowly, well, it became more of a habit, and now I even do regular reading nights and really fell in love with reading once again, so I'm really happy about that. And like I said, I'm not entirely sure whether that has to do with my ridiculous reading challenge of 2021, because I've always been reading a lot of books. Well, not always. I remember that from the moment I started to track my reading, something that started in 2014 or something like that. That in 2014 I read, what was it? I think 85 books, and I thought that was a lot, and it is a lot, I know. And then I try to up my game every year. So in 2015, do you say 2015 or 2015? I'm not sure. I read I think 100 books in 2016, 125, 2017, 150, and that was quite hard, so I decided to stick with that in 2018. And then in 2019 I actually read 200 books, and in 2021 I decided to go for 150 just to be safe, and then I ended up reading 250 books as a sort of practice for 2021, where I read 365 books, and I read 125 books, which is quite a lot and impressive, and I should be really happy with it. But I think just because I read 365 books in 2022, it feels a bit anticlimactic, if you can put it that way. So, well, yeah, I'm glad I'm back into my regular reading life, and I hope to share a lot more about reading and books with you in 2023, but I won't be doing that alone. There are going to be some changes on my BookTube channel. I know I haven't been a very regular poster, but I've tried to post one video a week from, well, I've tried that for the past 2 months, and I think I actually succeeded. So I will continue that in 2023, but like I said, I won't be doing that alone. What is going to happen will remain a surprise until next week, but if you don't want to miss that and you're not a subscriber yet of my channel, then please consider subscribing, because really you don't want to miss that. It's fantastic. I actually absolutely love it. So yeah, well, go ahead. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and let me know in a comment how many books you read in 2022. So that's it for today. I hope you have a very happy new year. Some of you, the new year has already started, and for others it will take a bit longer than it will take in the Netherlands, but when the moment arrives, happy new year, all the best for 2023, and as always, happy reading!